Hi guys, this is Jenny from Jenny's Gems Project, and I wanted to share with you guys some DIY small business branding. I've made several things today and I wanted to go ahead and share that with YouTube, and maybe someone will like one of these ideas and will go ahead and give it a try yourself. Now, when you're a small business, all these things do add up. You want to present your business in a certain way, and there are so many things to buy and to prepare for. And you also want to give a nice presentation. So you kind of have to decide whether if it's worth it to make it yourself, or if it's cheaper and less headache to buy it online pre-made. And of course, when you buy it, you have to check Amazon, you have to check eBay, you have to check Etsy, because Etsy has a lot of personalization things that are nice. So you have to decide, is that something that you want to spend your dollars on, or do you have the time and the patience to make it yourself? And obviously, if you have so many sales, you would not be able to do this, and you should be able to afford to buy some of these things that are already made for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys, just get into it and show you guys what I made. So the first thing that I made is I made some business cards. And these business cards I made with just my computer. I had Microsoft Word, and in Microsoft Word there are templates, business card templates, and they have several there that you can choose from, and they're free, and you can just add your logo up on the top or wherever on the card that you pick. And you can add your information, and it will autofill. You fill in one, and it will autofill all the others on the page, and you would just print it out. And you would print it out on, I use cardstock paper. That is a generally thicker paper than printer paper. So you get that nice, it's not flimsy. Or you can go ahead and take a step ahead of this, above this, and just buy the card paper. There is actually card paper that you can buy, and it has the pre-cut around it. So once you print it out of your printer, you just separate the cards, and you don't have to worry about cutting or no rough edges or anything. Mine, I have a paper cutter, and there are a little bit of rough edges. I will fix that, obviously. But yeah, that's one of the things that come along with DIYing. So that is my business card that I made. And if you don't have Microsoft Word, you can also still just Google free templates, business card templates, and you can find it online. You don't need to have Microsoft Word to do this. You can just find it on the web. So that is what I did, and so these are one of the things, well all of these things. So you can go ahead and you can get a great deal on Vistaprint, which I will be buying on Vistaprint, which I have before. I've made several of these before for my business myself, and I've also purchased from Vistaprint before, and they always have great promotions. The only thing this time, I realized that it's gonna take 5 weeks, so I wanted to make something in the meantime. So this is what you get right now. So at least all my new customers will get my business card, and that is really important, because if they are happy with your experience and they forget what the name of my company is with my logo, or they want to know where they can find me at, if they hold on to my business card, they will always remember. or they can refer me to someone else. They can, put a good word out there. So another thing that I made, this is something that I've always done too, is I made thank you cards. And I used to put them in every package, but now, obviously, that my business has picking up, it is quite hard to keep up. I go quickly through these. So now I'll put thank you cards if I have to write a personal message. If there's a gift towards somebody, I will add a thank you card. And these I made with my Silhouette machine. I had really cool pattern papers. It was cardstock as well. And I used my Silhouette Cameo for this. I made I made this shape myself. You could also buy some of the patterns on the Silhouette store. And these are my mini cards. And I did that with the sketch pen. Thank you, and I just put my business name, and I made them in different colors. Now this took a long time, but I was cleaning in my office anyways and doing my packaging, so it worked out. So I made several of these, so that will give a nice polished look in their package. I also put some candies in there. That's something that I do right now, is I'll throw in some candies in there, and I think that's a nice little touch. So either they'll get a thank you card, a business card, and then I made several of these jewelry cards because I make jewelry and I sell vintage jewelry and sterling, a little bit of everything. So a lot of the pieces, you don't want to just throw in a box or throw in a Ziploc. It looks much nicer presented when it's on a card. And of course you can buy these pre-made, but then again, that's another expense. All these little things, they do add up. So I just went ahead and I made several with my Silhouette Cameo machine. So it took me a while, and it doesn't look like there's that many of these, but I will make more. But it gives a better presentation of the jewelry. And then I also have these. This I purchased on Wish. This was a long time ago. It just says handmade with love. With this, I decided to invest. I wanted to have my business logo with a handmade sticker, and I was looking around to see how much it was, different websites, and I came across the stamper. So I decided to go ahead and invest my money in a personalized stamp that I can just refill the ink, and it will, I feel like I will save money instead of buying several of the stickers and going through them quickly. The ink will be a lot more affordable, and it gives it a really nice touch. And I can stamp it on the cards, I could stamp it on the box, I could stamp it anywhere. If I want to stamp it on the thank you card, or hey, maybe I don't want to do all this and I don't want to put that on the front of the card, I could also do that. So I'm really happy. I actually, how much, I think it only came out to $13. I think it was $13 on Etsy. So I'm really excited about it. It's only going to take 5 days to come. So I'm really happy because that's going to make everything look a lot nicer than this, which this was nice too. But this I got from Wish a while back. And if you buy things on Wish, they are a lot cheaper, of course, because they're from China. But you are going to wait 4 to 6 weeks plus for your item. So that's the only downside. And then this is not personalized. It just says handmade with love. So yeah, that's what I invest in. And of course I will be getting some Vistaprint cards too, but these will last me for a while in the meantime. And I also made, I have these paper punchers. I wish I would have left it out, but I cleaned up after I did all these things. There are some paper punchers that you can buy that will punch out different shapes for you. So I have this one that's a cool shape, and I use these for little tags. So if I want to label something gift or free or what so have you, I put this on there and it looks a lot nicer. And I also made these for me, but it also gives it a nice look to the buyer. Is I have these little tags. I made them miniature because these are jewelry tags, and this is so that I can label my sterling. So a little reminder for me, and then also for the buyer, that it is 9 to 5 sterling and that it's tested, so I know which pieces I tested already. So I made several of these. I have a large bag of these. So I try to make as much supplies as I can, but again, so you can go ahead and try to do any one of these things. Hopefully you get inspired to make some of your things too, but you decide what you want to spend your time on. What is it worth your time? Do you or do you want to just go ahead and search for a better price and just buy it? So it's up to you. Maybe you can make one of these things and that will make a little less expense for you, and it gives your business a certain look. Also, you know, I do a lot of handmade, so I think it fits along what I do. I won't be doing all these things forever because as my sales grow, I would not be able to keep up, and of course I will be buying these things. But for now, I think it gives my business a little polished look, and I hope that you guys, I hope I inspired somebody to go ahead and try to see if they can DIY some of their things for their small business. So I hope everybody had a lovely Memorial Day weekend. It was raining here and I was all business, so anyways, I will see you guys soon. Thank you guys for watching. Please hit that thumbs up. Bye.